You know, Anna is really... She gets really excited when...
Anna?
I mean, that's me. Darcy gets really excited when she has an opportunity to share some part of her with the world.
I would like to take this opportunity to express the harsh road I've walked.
To perfection.
Through life, actually. So, what I do is I draw a crucifix. All it is green paint. Like a mint green.
It's a complementary
paint.
colour. It combats.
It's like toothpaste. Can't really. It smells kind of like fumes.
The industrial look. It's very
Some
modern.
sort of fumes, yes.
Because know Satan is red, so when you fight him with a crucifix, it only makes sense.
I just go straight to bronzer next.
As contouring?
I'm contouring my face. I don't want to recognize myself by the end of this tutorial. Yeah.
Rude dudes.
You gotta get your chin. You want your nose to almost disappear.
It's almost making it show up more, though.
I like the strong chin.
Benetint. Because it benefits people. I like to, you know, kind of like get a bunch of stripes. Because I think that looks really cool. Like, you know, it's like a pre-design. I like to channel my primitive ancestry. My people were the original Norsemen. So I like to pretend that this is my enemy's blood that is giving me such vitality and life to my cheeks. You want to look like you may have just done something
terrible.
Almost
Southern Belle terrible.
Today I'm really feeling like going bold with my brows. I really want to like bring attention to them. I don't want them to look too drawn on, but I want them to look drawn on. I want you to know I did something with them. I just don't want you to know exactly what.
Is she putting gel in her eyebrows? Is she putting
feces?
Anything else?
To start with a lip liner.
Crazy thick liner.
This is the face you have to make when you do it. You know, stretch it out like that. I like to kind of just spread it around because I still want it to be a mystery. As you know, the stained look. You know, I don't want to be too mainstream.
And sometimes they can be sisters because sometimes they obviously don't look anything like each other at all. Like
who?
Right, my eyeliner.
Oh, sisters.
Ah. Some little child, its hands are gonna stop creeping out of your mouth and grab you, and it's gonna pull itself out of your throat.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
And what this is gonna do is it's gonna give it the moisture.
When your eyes are different sizes, it represents growth. One eye to another. Your
See, and then I like to go back in line really far outside of my lip to make them appear that they're much bigger than they actually are.
Wow. Sometimes when you feel like you're starting to rip out your eyelashes, keep going even further. Just it will stimulate growth because you're pulling them in the direction in which you want them to grow.
You know, they only say to play up one feature, but why would you only play up one feature when all of your features deserve to be played up? You know, it's like...
That's my mother's question. Do you have a blood color? I have black.
Because, you know, especially if you're doing like your Tumblr blog or something like that, it's really good to over exaggerate your lips, your eyebrows, and your eyes, because then with the camera lighting, those are the only things that will show up, and you'll just look like an anime, you know, an anime star.
Are we turning it to night yet?
What? I'm gonna do a little darker look because I've already went dark with everything else, so why not, you know? See, this is how you network. It's getting on my teeth too. See, the thing you have to do to prevent it from getting on your teeth. So you know how I get on my finger? Yeah, now it will get on your teeth. It's a little insider trick. Today we're looking like, you know, modern ladies of Carlisle.
We are out of the 20s.
And into the future. We're one step ahead of the game.
I believe we are the future. I believe you are watching this video in past tense. I've already watched this video. I've been living it for the past 20 years.
So yeah, I like to use.
Well, I'm clearly not.
No. I really want to, you know, transform myself today. What would Amy Winehouse do? Is the life motto I live by.
That makes a lot of sense.
She really lived a full life, even though she died. And there's nothing that I respect more than an artist reflecting themselves in their work. Yeah, you know, that's just, you know, you could go to the grocery store, you could go, you know, to the bank. You could go get a new license picture taken like this, you know. This is a perfect date look.
So I like to go for a very natural look in the lips. I like to go large lips. So I just am going to start at where my lip folds. It's like a Three Musketeers mustache. And really be lazy with your face. Like, make your face as lazy as possible, because that's how you're going to get the most accurate line.
I'm going to show you guys the results of my look on a popular, you know, communication platform that I use frequently called Snapchat. It may come across a little intense, like in this video, but when you have this look in a picture, especially in a camera phone Snapchat picture, you tend to, you know, look so much more beautiful than you would normally. So, you know, let me just take a good high contrast picture here. You know, something like this is really what I would. There it is. That's really, you know, look at, you can't see anything but my eyes, my eyebrows, and my lips. You can't see any part of me except for the parts I wanted you to. So, you know, I could go on a snap spree and look fantastic.
So if you have two colors, it's easier to get the shading right. It's gonna be lighter on the higher planes. It looks like a natural color.
You know, let me just take a good Snapchat of you two, and we got to show the results, because communication in this century is via Snapchat. Like, no one sees people in person, really. Like, we don't ever leave the house, but we're famous because of the internet. So it's the most natural look that you're ever going to get. It's just all eyes and lips. It's so sensual.
Hardly any nostrils.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what it looks like. If we were trying to get someone's attention, what would the look that you would give be?
Oh, then that's not the look I would give.
When I really want people, I make it as hard as possible for them to see my pupils, so that they know that I want them to come closer, so they can see more of my pupils.
Do a lot with my hands
as they approach me,
because then it shows that, like, you know, you're very active.
Oh, hi there.
Hello. Or you can just, you know, you can pull the serious look, which I really like to do. Just a little stink eye. Really, really, accentuate that brow that you drew in.
Like Brooklyn. Like Brooklyn. I did not see a liner before.
That's the beauty of it. This is our look. And this is Darcy and Anna. And this is the look of the century, of the future.